Hello and welcome back to Warcraft Daily. Well, more a special episode of Warcraft Daily because, well, Warlords of Draenor has got a release window, that's what I'm going to say, and also the pre-orders are now available. So, first of all, let's talk about release date stuff because I think a lot of people are going to jump to conclusions on the matter. Honestly, I kinda did myself, but now that I've stepped back for a bit and I've done some thinking, I think that there's perhaps a more reasonable explanation. So the Warlords of Draenor pre-order appeared. And a little disclaimer on it says, Warlords of Draenor will release on or before December the 20th, 2014. And a lot of people are thinking, whoa, December the 20th release date? That's crazy. That's a year and 3 months of Siege of Orgrimmar. That's insane. Okay, you know what? That's probably not going to happen. Because this is a pre-order product, right, I think that there's probably some sort of legal wrangling or formal reason why they need to say something like this. In fact, official Blizzard sources, i.e. Ian Hazacostas, said that it is a technical definition of the last day of fall and not a release date. Honestly, I think that saying December the 20th, 2014 is just really a confirmation that it's going to come out in 2014, and it's basically them covering their asses in case a delay does happen. What do I think about the actual release date, though? Well, by saying on or before December the 20th, 2014, they are covering their asses quite a bit into the future. Perhaps that means that it's not going to be that early summer release date that quite a few people, myself included, were hoping for. Now, because of this, I'm thinking that August is probably the earliest that we will see the expansion, and then maybe September or perhaps October would be better estimates for a full-on release. This is pretty much in keeping with when Cataclysm came out and when Mists of Pandaria came out. So certainly that makes sense, and I don't think that December the 20th is the release date because that would be utter, crazy, ridiculous insanity. Blizzard did say that Warlords of Draenor was looking a little bit more just further along at the time they showed it at BlizzCon in comparison to what Pandaria was at a similar time during its BlizzCon reveal. So I just think it would be kind of crazy if it did end up being pushed back to that date. Anyway, interesting stuff. Let me know what your own personal predictions are. Next Warcraft Daily, which is of course going to be tomorrow, I'll maybe talk a little bit about what other people think, and we can gather together some good reasonings. Still though, a little part of me inside, just a little bit sad that it's not going to be, well, likely won't be coming out in June or something like that. As for a beta date, well, you know what? I'm pretty sure the Mists of Pandaria beta was live at this time 2 years ago. And then Mists had a September launch. So I think that if the beta comes out at some point in October... Not October, sorry. If the beta comes out at some point in March, then it's probably going to point to roughly a September release date. Anyway, that's my thoughts on that. As for the pre-order itself, well, you can buy the regular edition for £34 sterling or $49.99 US. This will include the level 90 boost feature. This will, of course, boost one of your characters up to level 90. You'll get a set of 483 gear, and that's pretty much it. Now, I do heavily recommend that you use the boost on a level 60 or higher character. The reason I say this is because if you do it on a level 60 or above character, you will actually get 2 professions boosted up to level 600. Now, I'm not sure about secondary professions, so no confirmation on that, but at least 2 of your primaries will be up at level 600. That will save you a lot of gold, just in terms of flat-out in-game cash. That will save you money, you want that. So yeah, that's probably the ultimate way that you can use the level 90 boost. Then there is the Digital Deluxe. This costs $69.99, and this will give you a Ravenlord style mount, which is, in my opinion, absolutely fantastic looking. I really do. I love how that thing looks. And then it will also get you a pet, which is quite nice. Then you'll also get the Diablo 3 Warsong Pennant for your character. It's basically a banner that goes on the back of your, that your character wears. A little bit like those Japanese-style banners that some of the soldiers used to use in battle. And then for StarCraft 2, you'll get some portraits. They are orc-themed, and they look pretty nice. And overall, that is basically it for this little, kind of special episode of Warcraft Daily. Yeah, let me know what you think about all these things. Will you be getting the pre-order? If so, what, will you be getting the Digital Deluxe? Are you going to be doing your level 90 boost? What kind of things do you want to do? I'd like to hear. So, anyway, that's basically it for me today. Thank you very much for watching, hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.